chat? What is poppin'? So it is currently, I don't know the day, so I'm not even gonna say. But it is, I believe, March, what, 19th, 20th? Should be the 20th there. And it is a fresh new market day. So market price should actually be moving right now, buddy. If I'm not mistaken. If I could zoom in just a bit. Let's see. Damn, son. Is it moving? It is moving. Okay, so what I'm gonna do today, instead of doing a back testing video like we normally do, of where I would do a replay in the Johns, what we're gonna do instead is we're gonna go ahead and just base off of today's trading. So it is currently what, 1 p.m. Yeah. All right, cool. So before I start talking about this, I'm gonna go ahead and mark out the chart and just see what we're rocking with real quick, so I can get a good basis. Now, something I have never talked about is my market open gap bias and what that is. So a market open gap for me is the void here. Price will always come back to this point at some point. And it's a strong retracement tool. So as you can see for the day, I was a little late on it, obviously. But if we had traded around the time of like 8:30, we would have known price would have chopped in this section for a bit before breaking out of it. So I could keep this here. I probably am, honestly, just so I could have it. Not that I'm going to use it today, most likely, but yeah. So that's there for that. Looks like we're on a very bullish day. Let's go ahead and break down the 15-minute, the 1 hour, and the 5-minute, so we can go ahead and get a clear view. So we're going to go ahead and go bop, boom, bam, bow, bang, pow. So also something I wanted to update you guys up on is I will be live streaming my videos now. So I'll be recording as well, and I'll be live streaming. I'm not sure if YouTube live streams automatically post, but if they don't, then I'll just go ahead and upload it from there. So for YouTube streaming, I'm not going to be reading comments. I'll be so dead ass. Or it's very unlikely that I will be if I am. I'm not sure that I'll be getting a lot of viewers. Not a lot of that. So like I said, it's just an experimental thing. And I'd rather live stream it just so I can bring in new viewers if possible. And then upload the video later on. Also, my tummy hurts really bad. So I might need to go take a dump. Like, I don't know when. Or, I don't know. So while we're watching markets, it's rather I'm going to go take a dump. Or if markets are moving dead slow, we're going to end it quick. Or I'm going to go take a doo-doo-doo. One of the three. I don't like how dark that blue is. Alright. So that's our chop for the day. Nice little fair value gap right here. This is perfect. So price is most likely going to come back into this. We're probably just going to keep taking off for today, honestly. Let's see what else we got. We got another fair value gap right here. Price already did touch into this though, but I'll go ahead and mark it out. So we might be seeing a later reversal. Let me see if we have any news today. I don't think we did. In those days that I was saying, or I think the first day that I was trading, that I was saying there was big candle wicks and all that, I found out that Trump himself can, like, you know how Federal Powell can, like, say something on news days and immediately blow it up, but it's like a news day? Trump is a news day without being listed as a news day. I didn't think of that. Because I thought about it over like the next or the last day or so, and I was like, where were those candles coming from, like, over the span of time? So I went ahead and downloaded Twitter, and I'm going to be following Trump with notifications on. So now I'll know, like, if Trump drops a fucking bomb on us, then I'll know. I might block everybody else on Twitter and only follow Trump. Like, actually. Ugh. Said you niggas are a bunch of know-it-alls. But we keep it up with the facts. I don't know how to put on notifications for bro, though. I don't even think... I think I'll have to go in, like, the app. He hasn't tweeted today, it doesn't look like. I lied. Trump did post, Israel never talked to me about the Iran war. Wouldn't that have caused a down movement? That was an hour ago. So it would have been like right here that, I mean, maybe this was it. I don't know what it affects, but I feel like any currency with USD in it would be affected, no? And we don't have any red folder news at all, so we should be good on the day. We're going to go ahead and look at the 5 minutes, see what we're chopping with. Since you niggas are a bunch of know-it-alls. Go ahead and tell me all the facts. Alright, bro. Let's go ahead and stretch that a little bit. Pause. Alright, so we got the same fair value gap right here. We can consolidate these. Like these. Maybe not consolidate it, but overlap them. Oh my god, baba! And we're looking at low. Go ahead and color that real quick. So we got a low. Then we got our high right here. Looks like we're about to break this high. We might actually take all the way off. Let me see what we got working with the 15-minute highs. We don't have a lot of relative high. Let me spread it, bro. I actually pause. Oh shit. My bad. Alright, anyways, 15-minute. Let's see what relative highs we have. We have a high here, high here. That's too close for me. Here. Put one in the middle. And then here. So we got 4 layers, really 3. So we could delete this one. But that would be where I'd take another partial. So these are our highs here. Relative lows, we have a lot from here. But the trend is definitely high, low. Wait, what the hell? Higher, low, higher high, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, or higher high, or lower high, actually. Whoa. I'm tweaking. Yeah, higher high, higher low, lower high, equal low, a slightly higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low. So we're low-key chopped here. Maybe this is indicating that like price will come back. I don't think it's steady enough, bro. Usually you see a consistent increase. Like this is pretty consistent, but this is on the 15-minute, gang. So the hour should reflect, no? Low, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. Nah, the 1 hour is pretty solid. So yeah, we're probably gonna keep going. Honestly, we might hit here, so this might be a trading day for me. And like I told you guys before, it looks like I'm slightly changing up my strategy just because it's a new stock. I need to make sure that I'm adapting to it and whatnot. But yeah, man. Let's just see and look at what the fuck is going on. I don't know. But what I'm probably going to end up doing for my normal trading videos like these is I might go through and edit them daily. I kind of don't want to, but like on times that is super duper slow or that we're just sitting here watching on live markets, I might have that sped up and then keep the stream as the raw, unedited, clean cut version. So we're probably going to do it like that. That way we can pull in new viewers, we can keep the unedited version, and for the video version, I can like cut it to when like I take a trade or like speed it up when I'm just sitting here doing fucking nothing type shit. So I feel like that would be slightly better for those people that just want to get like the trades that I take on the day. Anyhow. Unfortunate I can't use X as a goon site anymore. Why? Yes. That was a gooner. Don't judge me, nigga. You the same nigga that do... Alright, bro. You lucky I'm W-Mans, bro. I really get on your shit. Alright, looks like we are having a little bit of motion. I'm not seeing enough motion. I'm not seeing enough motion. I'm not seeing enough motion. We are getting a little motion here for real. We might get a 5-minute break pretty quickly. Oh, we already did break the 5-minute. Okay, sweet. If we clear these right here. But we didn't tap back into this fair value gap though. This would be a riskier trade. We might... I feel like I'd enter here or enter here and we would come back, touch into this, and then take off. But if that's the case, then we're going to break this hourly. So, when was that fair value gap? It was recent, no? That's like 3 hours ago, no? Yeah. So, but still, it's still a void that hasn't been touched. I feel like price got to come back in that Jones. I'm not going to take this trade. There is an order block right here, though. So we could probably mark that as well. Honestly, I'll take it. I'll take it. It's a riskier trade. But this right here, if we fully close above this order block, plus the Gabagoos right there, the 1 hour and the Jones. Let me recolor these. I'm lying. But yeah, the 1 hour, or the 15-minute, the 1 hour, and the 5-minute, I believe, is all here. Oh no, it's just the 15-minute and the 1 hour, which is even better. And then the 5-minute here. If we crack above this, then yeah, I'll take that trade. That's not a clean order block. This is, holy hell, it's a fat ass order block. I'm still reading there's a lot of like negative bias. I feel like market's just gonna reverse, gang. Like this is one of them trades. But once again, like I said, hypothetically we beat up on the week. But this is a fresh week, so but we technically would be up on the week. Or up on the month. So I would low-key try to take this trade just so I could squeeze a little bit more profit out. Because we can now play a little bit more aggressive. We're up 2.5K. Each loss is only like 500. So, and that's another thing I love about trading. Holy hell, I love it. When you're trading, bro, if you keep your R&R pretty tight, you should be good. Like, hypothetically speaking, let's say you're a 50-50 trader, but your R&R is like 1 to 3. Bro, your account's going to stay alive so long if you only trade 1%. And we're seeing what that would look like in broad daylight when I did the first math thing with chat. And we could see that the little move that I had, it wasn't a little move. It was all 3 TPs, so it was low-key a big move. But on the one trade that I took, I made 1 point something K. Then I moved to take profit up and moved stop loss up. And we wiped on the partial, and we came out with 1.2K. And then the second trade, we came out with 800 because I moved it up again, and we lost a little bit off the top. But once again, if let's say both of those crashed, that's $1,000 in total that we would have lost, which is nowhere close. It's almost 2x, no 3x smaller of a loss than we would have taken in the gain. So we gained 2.5K, but in reality, if I didn't take that trade and move profit, we would have been at like what 3K, something like that. But yeah, I think this candle here is probably gonna get us closed above here. So I'm low-key kind of gassing on that. Now, something else that I like to do, this candle might not close us, and if that's the case, we gotta wait a minute. But what I like to do is, you can see this timer down here. When it's in the 5, the 10, I'm on the 5-minute time frame. So if it's under 15 minutes, I'm on the 10-minute time or 5-minute time frame at all times. When it gets to like 14 or it gets above 13 or something like that, when it's getting closer to that 15-minute interval, that's when I'm on the 15-minute time frame to start moving my paper, or not my paper, but my markers. So right now we just chilling, waiting for it to hit. Mama say, mama sa, mama ska. Bro, that's what I used to think fucking Michael Jackson was saying. Mama say, mama sa, mama ska. He was saying, I'ma sing, I'ma song to my, or I'ma sing, I'ma song to my mic stop or something. I don't know what the fuck he was saying. Bro was speaking fucking shit. I don't know. We're coming up with a fair value gap right here. If this, we're probably gonna tap down a little bit more though. Let's go on to 5 minutes, see what we see now that that pip is closed. No real moves yet. We are going to close above this. Second we break this Johns right here, bro, that's green. And why did I delete the 15-minute word block? It's because it ends at that line exactly, so I don't need to. I would still like to see it though, I'll be honest. Bro, I want to take a shower, bro, and I want to go take a shit, bro. I'll be so honest. Bro, I want a hot tub, bro. If I get a crib, I've been saying for the longest time, I don't want a house right now at this young age. A, because I want to be a nomad and a digital nomad. And B, bro, I just want like all my amenities in one building. I hate traveling like to the gym, traveling to like a pool or any of that shit, like golf places or breakfast establishment. Like, why cannot not have that in one building? You see what I'm saying? Like, I genuinely, I feel like high rises and penthouses are the perfect medium. Now I'm saying penthouse, but I really mean a high rise condo or a loft. I really do like lofts, but it's not the same amount of amenities though. So like, lofts look nice, bro. Like really nice. Amenities for the penthouse and high rise is pretty decent. Like that's the real appeal to me. I don't like heights. I don't like. I went to go look, and I might do another vlog eventually where I go condo shopping. But bro, I went with multiple friends to go penthouse shopping back when I last started trading heavy, and I had my Tesla and all that. Brother, that Johns was, bro. I think we went to floor 20. The building felt like it was like swaying side to side like D's. I wanted to throw up so bad. Now, what I'm probably gonna do here, I wonder if I can mute my mic and then come back. I'm probably gonna go take a dump. So I'm gonna let Price run for a bit, and then we're gonna see from there. But yeah, I'm gonna pause my microphone audio, and then I'm gonna be right back. So I'm gonna let it roll out, and we're probably gonna fast forward around all this. Alright, we locked in. We locked in. I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna give it like another... Shit, I gotta wait. I gotta wait till we're in a position so I can go take a shower. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I probably gotta be the worst trader of all time when it comes down to like sitting at a desktop and watching this happen without doing anything and just watching the market. I'm not doing that. Wallahi. Let's go to the 1 hour and see what we're running with. Wallahi. Wait. Okay. 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 Louis V. Sandals. Great. If we break this, it'll be fresh entry, bro. Come on, they're teasing me, yo. But to be fair, we knew we were gonna be. It's gonna be hard to break past this order block. But once we do, we're good. This fair value gap has already been taken out. Stop playing with me. We know you want to break this line, bro. The second it crosses here, I'm setting TP and stop, and we're in there. Like I said, this ain't the riskiest trade of all time. It's just I'm not too stoked over it, but it is a good setup. Order block, 15, 5, 1 hour. So, we're like, what more can I want for it, bro? But they're teasing me at the edge right now, bro. They're just, oh my god, please let me know. I'm about to know. I'm about to know. Bro, they got it at the edge, bro. No, they're trolling. Now we're about to be in Chop Central. Holy fuck. Oh. We about to be chopping like fucking, like stir fry, my boy. I already know. Wallahi. Bro, I want a dog. Like a big dog so bad, bro. Bro, I want a dog so bad. I've always wanted to like... I've had dogs. I've had like 3, 4 dogs in my lifetime. I've had one big dog. Tragically passed away though. But gang, I want to like raise a dog from baby. I want to do that so bad. But I can't have a big dog, bro. There's just too many things that are stopping me from doing it. So we're about to break structure to the downside. Alright. That's so unfortunate. I don't think it's going to cause anything problematic. Like I was saying before, I feel like price really just going to hit us with one of these. It's going to... Let me draw it. What I was talking about earlier. I feel like we're just going to go like this. We were going to come up to here. I didn't know we were going to stop it. But if we didn't hit that, then we're definitely coming down here, touching inside of this. And we're probably going to take off from there. What just happened to the rest of my chart? Okay. My chart just fucking disappeared all of a sudden. Okay. See what the 15 minutes talking about. It is about time that we set new lines, though. How long ago was this? An hour? Yeah. Hour and 30 minutes, pretty much. So we low-key did need new lines. So maybe that's what the market's setting for, but damn. Why you had to do me like that? Do I got any food in the kitchen? We do got some food. I ain't even hungry like that, for real. And that cake. Boy, what? Ooh. Boy, I need me a Latina girlfriend, bro. Ladies, if you're watching my videos, if you want to know how to get a boyfriend and lock them in like these, learn how to cook. And based off of how well you can cook and how well you can manage shit, you will be, bro. It's rather people gonna take offense to this or somebody gonna actually listen and they gonna boss up in life. Women, if you can learn how to take care of a man, cook, clean, do your thing, traditionally of course. If you can cook, clean, and keep a man's peace, brother, a good man is locking you down on everything I love, bro. Word to my bro. If you can learn how to cook good as hell, I'm talking like cooking with Kaya type cooking type shit. Like I'm at a restaurant type cooking technique. If you can learn that, if you can learn how to, and when I say cleaning, I don't mean like everything spotless. If you can clean a house or clean like your just immediate area, but I'm assuming a house if your man's not home all day. If you can clean your house, bro, and keep it tidy, a man's gonna respect that too. Cause men by default aren't the cleanest motherfuckers, bro. You know how many days I get off of work and I literally take my socks off, toss them in my dirty clothes bin, take my pants off, put them on the floor right beside my backpack, and just lay on my bed and go to sleep. Like, it'd be like that. Not anymore though, but like it'd be like that. It looks like price really is starting to come down here, but like voila, bro. It's so easy to, bro. If you ain't even gotta be like mega attractive either. Girls think they gotta be like super duper beautiful. Some dudes are gonna be picky about it. Most dudes aren't gonna give a fuck, like genuinely. So learn how to cook really well. Which cooking is not the hardest skill in the world to learn. If you dedicate most of your time for that, Jones, you're straight. And women most likely gonna be like, here's an argument that a more new gen girl would come up with. Well, I don't want to be taking care of no man. Okay, cool. But you ain't gonna have a man taking care of you. I don't know about y'all, but I would love if a woman would take care of me. Shit. What? But as a man, that's not usually an option. It's a very unlikely option, but it is an option. But bro Chacho, hold up. We gotta move some stuff. What the hell? Am I grabbing both lines? Oh no. Was that the hour? No, it was 30. Okay, cool. Get to this 5 real quick. Wallahi. Wallahi. I feel like we're definitely gonna tap into this, but yeah, you, bro, as a woman, your superpower is nurturing, bro. Like that's just your superpower. That's your super strength. If you can learn how to nurture a family and nurture your man, bro, a good man will take care of you. I'm telling you. Like ladies, you don't have to have a career if you don't want to. Type shit. Like most men do not give a fuck. I'm telling you, especially men with money, they don't give a fuck. They're not looking for the, oh, I got a job and I make this much money, da 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 da, most of the time, unless they want a power couple. And then in that case, you're not in their tax bracket. But like, girl, like for example, the trend that was going around on Instagram or TikTok where it was like, I'm looking for a guy in finance, 6'5", blue eye, like those kind of dudes want a girl that's like bubbly. And when I say bubbly, I mean like personality wise. They want a girl that's bubbly, can take care of like him emotionally, not like a baby, but like emotionally. He comes home on some, yo, this happened at work, I lost $50 million type shit. She's like, oh babe, nah, I already cooked you dinner, we can talk about it, blah 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 blah. Like, bro, just bro, I'm telling you, bro. I'm the fish teaching you how to fish. Like, bro, I'm telling you, bro. And this is what I see from like most men that I deal with on a day-to-day basis. Cause I mean, I'm around guys all day, every day. Most dudes just want a girl that's like just present. A lot of girls nowadays are more busy with their careers, which isn't a problem, but it just depends on what type of relationship you're trying to get in. They're more concerned about their careers, their finances, and like just moving, which is very counterintuitive. Cause, and it's ironic at least, cause you're thinking about being fast and like moving around and getting stuff done and getting a career and all that stuff built. You're gonna enjoy your 20s and your earlier years in life, but you're ending up throwing away the rest of your life. And then once again, if you were to spend that time and effort on finding a man and locking him pretty early, yeah, it's a gamble, but like once you find it, bro, you're locked. You're straight. So I see why a lot of people don't want to do it, because it is a gamble at the end of the day. Because that's like me saying, yo, if you get your finances up, you can find a girl. It's not that easy. It's really not. But I'm a dude, so it might be different. I don't know. But game, I feel like the dating game has just gotten weird. And the main reason for that is modern standards. I feel like that is the dumbest shit ever. Most girls want a guy that's got hella motion to him. You gotta be 6 foot, hella motion. You gotta be athletically built. Uh, and you gotta be funny, charismatic. You gotta have skills, hobbies. That's hard as shit. That's hard as shit for a lot of dudes. Not saying I ain't got that shit. What? I got plenty of time for my hobbies, but when I get my finances fully figured out again, which that's what you guys are here for, then it's gonna get to a point where it's like, yeah. And I noticed that a lot of girls were starting to, and not on some like gold digger shit, or at least I don't think so. Some of it was, but not all of it. But a lot of girls will start to notice guys when they start getting more confident, and a lot of men tailor or associate confidence with the amount of money that you have. That's not true. Now, yeah, you're gonna be more confident when you have money sometimes, because you're like, I'm that guy at the end of the day. Like, she rejects me, I still got money, and I'm fucking straight. But yeah, I think most dudes get it mixed up, and they don't spend time on them personally. They don't build financially, or not financially. Move that out the way. They don't build on themselves as a character. They put all their attributes into money making stats, and they don't think about all the other shit that's important. And I was just having a conversation with my twin Jimin the other day, of where I was talking to him, and I was saying, bro, we played a game on Fortnite, and I think I've said this story before, but we played a game on Fortnite. I don't remember what it was, but it was like some type of Pokemon gym harvesting game. And I know that sounds stupid as hell, but it was like 12 o'clock at night, we were bored. We get on the game, we start playing that Johns. We like, yo, let's see who can hit 1,000,000 first. Now, the core premise of the game was you get the gems at the school, and you harvest them. And as you harvest them, you can upgrade your supplies to get more gems. So it's like a venture capitalist game type shit. So we both start off with $100. We go. I hit 1,000 first. He hits 1,000 shortly after. We like, yo, let's see who hit 10,000 first. He hits 10,000 first. Then I hit 10,000 a little bit after him. Then he says, yo, let's try to see who can get 1,000,000. So we say, all right, first person to get 1,000,000 wins. We get 1,000,000. We giggling, we laughing, we having fun. We trying to yo, how much money you got? Yo, I got this 355,000. How much you got? Man, I got 465K. Oh shit. We running. We trying to get everything done. And we were having fun with the progress of it. But the main goal was to get that $1,000,000. So eventually I ended up hitting the mill first. And I was like, yeah, now I can buy a jetpack. And I get the jetpack. And then we like, once we both hit a mill, we were like, now what? So then it turned to, let's see who can take fall damage first type-ish. I can't say like what I want to say, but we were like, yo, let's see who can take the most amount of fall damage first. And you couldn't take fall damage. So we ended up leaving out the game pretty early. But it got boring as hell. And my main takeaway from that whole yap was like, you're going to grind. You're going to take everything that you're doing in current day for granted, because you're not going to look around and be like, yo, I'm actually enjoying the process. And I've talked to so many millionaires and people that are like over the age of 30 plus, and they always say the exact same thing. Yo, I wish I had taken my 20s more serious, and I wish I had taken that risk. Or they say, I wish I had just enjoyed the hustle more. So most of those people that did take that risk and made that money, they say, I wish I had enjoyed the hustle more. Like, while I was doing it, it was the most fun I've ever had. Being broke was so fun. And I agree. Being broke is obviously a pain in the ass, right? Nobody wants to be fucking broke. I'd rather be rich 100 days in the year or 160 times over. But, like, being broke is the most fun that you'll have. And the reason I'm saying that is because when you're broke, every moment matters. Everything is documented. And you're using every resource to your ability. And you're somewhat, if you're not broke, I'm not talking about like poor, but if you're broke, like you can't afford to go to any restaurant at any time and pay for what you want. But you can go to the restaurant and buy you something off of like the value meal type shit. Or like you have just enough money to go to like shopping stores and spend like $10 type shit. So like low middle class. That's when life is the most fun to me, when you're hustling. And a lot of entrepreneurs think the same thing. Ask your favorite streamer, when did they have the most amount of fun? Yeah, they're probably having a lot of fun now, but other than the money depression that they get and the fake friends that you come up with, everything is so much more authentic when you're poor or when you're broke. And it's so real, bro. Cause when I had my first little taste of money, bro, that depression hits you quick. Give it about 2 months, boy, you're cooked. If you took it the same route I did, you're cooked. Getting money at a young age and like not being able to do anything with it is the most annoying, mind-numbing thing of all time, bro. I hated it. But like I say all the time, I'm so glad that I lost the money that I did, cause it taught me that like, bro, this shit, I gotta slow it down. I gotta enjoy the process. That's why I'm not rushing it this time. I'm just here to chill. It looks like we're gonna have this another break structure right here. And if we do, like I was predicting before, we're gonna tap into this. We're gonna linger for a bit, and I think we're gonna shoot back up. I do not think at all that we're coming all the way down here, but we will have to see. I still think we're gonna hit down here. We might want to move this slightly down. So I think we're gonna hit like these and then come back up. So we might have to sit here and wait for a bit. But yeah, man, you guys enjoy the process, bro. And I know there's some guy, some girl saying like, bro, I don't care about the process, bro. I just want to make money, bro. I know. I was that motherfucker, bro. Like, I was the same dude, bro. Money will buy me happiness, bro. Blah, 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 blah. No, bro. It won't. It will not. No amount of money could buy certain things. There's just certain things you just cannot buy. Like, genuinely. And it's the most important shit. That's what I be thinking. You can buy time, theoretically, if you think about it. Or you can buy saving time. You can't buy time. You can't buy relationships. You could buy shallow face card relationships of like a girlfriend that might act like she likes you around your face, but in reality she's lacing your coffee in the morning with cyanide. That kind of relationship. You could have a fake, you could be a Kanye West type of relationship. Like, Kanye is the perfect example of what having it all looks like and what it turns you into, bro. Kanye is the best example of that shit, bro. And people don't think like, oh yeah, Kanye, like, blah, blah, blah. Kanye has had so many mental derangements, and I understand all of them. And I made a video a long time ago, back when he was like, I forgot what happened, but I made a video and it had me crying in the car. Because I was like, bro, people don't talk about the mental health that happens around the time that you make a lot of money. But it's very important, bro. It's very important. That's why I'm a big advocate for preaching mental health. Because it truly is a problem. And people never address it. Everybody wants to know how to make money. Everybody wants to know what to do with your money. Everybody wants to know how to avoid taxes. Everybody wants to know how to be in relationships. Nobody gives a fuck about the thing that makes you all of those things. And that's your mental state. It's so important, bro. I could talk about this indefinitely. For real. Alright, buddy. We move this down here. Move that down there. We already broke structure. Cool. We're going to continue down, bro. We're going to sweep up. I'm not even stressing. Let's look at the 15. What time am I trying to get out of the market with? It's 1:44. I think we ain't going to move here until like 2 for real. I'd say give it 3. Because we might chop here for a bit. We're probably going to come down here, chop a little section, come down here, chop a bit, and then take off. So I'm not stressing it. Bro. Nigga, about that action. Now, the same rule that I was saying for the 15-minute of how I swap in between time frames depending on the time, I do the same thing for the time set on the 1 hour. So right as we're about to crack that 1 hour barrier, which should be coming up in like, what, 15 minutes, 17 minutes or so, that's when I'd be getting on here and I'd be seeing if anything moves. Now, the one thing that did move, or would move if this was white, would be this right here, our loss on the bottom here, which I think we're just trying to move around the lines. I genuinely think that's what Mark is trying to do. So I'm not even concerned. So it's rather, there's one of two possibilities right here. We push down, we tap into this fair value gap like I'm thinking we are, because it's a 5-minute and 15-minute. We tap into this a little bit and we come up. That's what I think is going to happen. Or we tap into this, and it just completely says fuck it, and it fully tanks below. But I don't think that's gonna happen until at the latest 2 p.m. So at 2 p.m. or at the earliest 2 p.m. So at 2 p.m. if our 1 hour line gets moved up to what? That'd be like right here or something like that. Oh no, it would be moved like here. Yeah, if it gets moved like right here or something at 2, and this doesn't actually fully reverse, or maybe this wick might actually come all the way down here, it might turn white, and then we might start going up, and then it might take off, touch this TP, come back. So that's kind of what I'm thinking we're gonna see right quick. So on the hour time frame, I'm looking for something like whoop whoop, spike on one candle, come up, whoop 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 whoop. That's what I'm looking on. That's what I think is about to happen. Because I'm looking at this 15 and it doesn't look like it's genuinely going to go too crazy. But it could happen. I'm not saying it won't. Maybe we fully close out this fair value gap right here. Maybe. I don't think we full body close below it though. Not likely. So, I don't know. I want to take a shower. And I think my guy is done cutting my grass. Let me check. Yo. Shout out to the Mandem. Shout out to the Mandem. Let me go ahead and send him his money. But I'm about that action. Fortnite on his dancing shoe. I genuinely want to know. Okay, I just sent him his money. I genuinely want to know what will happen if on YouTube I play music while I'm trading. Because I'm gonna, like, I want to start playing music in the background. I know my videos are going to get copyright. I know that. But for YouTube, like the uploaded version, nah, I can't really cut the audio. I'm trying to think of like how TJR gets away with it. I don't think he does get away with it. I think he just gets copyright. But he doesn't really give a damn. He's a multi-millionaire, bro. Me, I have to give a damn. I'm broke. Not for long. My ChatGPT won't open. Do I have to update it? Oh, by the way, ND filter is on the way. Now, if you don't know what an ND filter is, it is a distilled, I don't know what the hell it is. It's basically just a filter that turns your screen black. So the camera lens will be black. I went ahead and returned my last one, so this one should be in, what, tomorrow morning at like 4 a.m. So I'll go ahead and test that, John. Or actually, I'll be at work. But we'll have to check it out when it gets here, I guess. Damn, bro. I hate working early in the morning. And that's another thing, bro. Keep working that shitty job, bro. My job ain't even shitty for real, but like, keep working that shitty job. Do not start making bank and quit the job, bro. Unless it's agonizingly painful, which 9 times out of 10 it's not. And if it is, quit the job, get another one. You gotta stay stable, bro. If you rely on day trading as your only income source, and it hasn't been 6 months of profitability, you're gonna clown yourself. You're gonna get too dependent on it. You're gonna start over leveraging or under leveraging because you're scared as hell. You're gonna fuck up everything, bro. Don't be dumb. Take it from me, bro. I did the same thing. Got my shit fucked up, bro. Don't do it. Be smart, bro. Everybody in this video is smart as shit. Let's not be dumb. Are we done with the 1 hour yet? No. 15 minutes just closed out one though. We're at. Where's Where's my blue line, bro? Is it not right here? Why am I still drawing? Brother, is it gay? Alright. Oh no, that's not a new line. I'm tweaking. Hop on the plane and I drop in the scene and I go on saying I'm geeking. Oh my goodness. So alright, this looks like we're starting to plateau at a little bit. I think price will go a little bit lower, I'm not gonna lie. I think we might break this 5-minute fair or break a structure again. That's actually insane. Skibbity. Bro, Laser Dim's music is so slow, bro. I sipping on fact doing work. I've been dipping shipping there. Backpedal when I shoot, hit the jerk. Had to stop and shoot my shit. Had to stop and shoot my shit. By the way, this is 90% of day trading, by the way. Sitting here for hours talking to yourself like a schizophrenia person. Had to shoot my had to summon my thing to be dirt. Had to double shit. Had to double shit. Had to double shit. It work. Oh my god, the market stay edging me, bro. Just make it happen, bro. Stop me out, bro. Stop me out or send me high flying. Stop doing this. He's playing with my balls. Get the balls. Get the balls. Right after this video, I have to go ahead and make a damn an edit. I have to edit my video, bro. Let me make sure we're still good on OBS. We are. Alright. Fuck. I low-key want to pause this, Johns, and take a shower and then come back in a few minutes. Because I don't think we're going to be hitting any of our places in a minute. And I don't want to let this video go for days and days on end. I'd rather pause it, save some memory, and do a time skip. I haven't had time. I haven't had so much shit. It will work. I ain't gonna lie, gang. If price dips below this line, we might call it a wrap for today, actually. I wouldn't even keep watching markets. Do I feel like it's gonna come back up? Yeah. We might not dip out for the day, but I'd definitely put it on pause and walk away. And just give it some time. Had to shoot my shit, make it work. I'm a Had to tell my shit doing work. Had to tell my shit doing work. I done this type of shit do it work. BBL juice. How the hell am I? How the hell deep baby dirt? How the hell deep baby dirt? How the hell talking about? How the talk? No shit doing work. How the bitch in a beat baby dirt? Hit a back step man, hit it work. Who the fuck is Lily Phillips, bro? Is this another Bonnie Blue situation game? Who the fuck is Lily Phillips? Nah, bro, that's cooked. Hey. What the fuck? Sorry for party rocking. Alright, bro. It looks like we're about to be in some consolidation. We're gonna be in some consolidation for a minute here. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go with the plan that I was talking about before. Go ahead and pause the camera and go ahead and take a shower, and then go ahead and probably, you know, and then go ahead and and then go ahead and go do that one thing, and then go ahead and and then go ahead and go ahead, bro. Literally no movement. I'm not seeing enough motion. It looks like we just straight up broke the trance, man. I knew from back here we were gonna do some malarkey shit, so we might actually just fully flip here. I don't think it will though. Something's telling me that it's not going to. On the 15, yeah. On the hourly though, now we got plenty of space on the hourly. I don't think we're coming all the way down here. I think we're gonna continue up, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. The hourly's giving me faith. That, and we already pushed up, bro. What? How the hell? How the hell? There we go. That's what I was looking for. I think we're gonna start a fair value gap right here. If we do, that'd be solid. That'll show we're gonna retrace back in that. You know how unlikely it would be for us to reach. There is a lot of confluence. There's a lot of confluence this way though. But price already came to this mog, so that's gonna. Honestly, I'll keep it just in case we do break past here when I'm in the shower. It's gonna be like a 10-minute shower, you know what I mean? Like on some cool kind of just trying to stay warm and toasty type shit. Or maybe I don't pause. Maybe I just let it roll. And I just sit here on my phone. That's exactly what I'm about to do. I'll take a shower in a minute, bro. Just scroll on my phone, bro. Hadi hadi Sema. Hadi hadi Sema. I'll make it up to you. Oh my god. Bro said I told my boy we was going through it. Fuck nigga said go around it. Doom 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 doom. Huge candle, huge candle. Or 5 minute break. Let's chill for a bit. Blue bands. Mm. Technically, we just cleared out this little small fair value gap that was left right here, though. I'm gonna start decluttering the screen, bruh. There's too much going on. And we already tapped into those. Holy candle. Holy candle. What the fuck? Okay, hold up. We're locked back in. This candle is fucking massive. Yeah, we're locked all the way back in. Blue bands, blue bands, blue bands. This gotta get taken out eventually, bro. This ain't safe no more. But low-key, we tap out of these two. I'll take the trade off of that. Because we just touched in them fair value yet. Oh my fucking god. Or this could have just been an almighty pump fake by the market so that we could create a new line here and then break back down and then break the structure again. But if we close above this 1 hour and this 15, bro, it's what? Butter? What? Butterball? What? Turkey, nigga. Chicken, nigga. This butterball chicken, nigga. Show me a break so we can enter this trade and get the fuck out of here, bro. Second I get this trade comp or confirmation, bro, I'm just taking it and dipping. Damn, I do want the Amex Platinum business card, though. Not the personal. I think the personal's kind of ass. Low-key, this ain't even that big of a trade. It don't even look that crazy. Blue bands, blue bands, blue. Maybe move TP here. Nah, I'll just take twos. Yeah, we'll take twos. Fuck it. I originally didn't want to mark that out, but y'all see how fucking accurate my drawings are, bro? Like, genuinely. No, let's stop. Let's stop. Let's look at what the fuck I just drew. Like, what, 30 minutes ago? Predicted on the 1 hour. Came on the 1 hour. Dude, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Came on the 1 hour, said, yo, I think price is gonna hit one of these. And that's exactly what it looks like we're lining up to do. Bruh. What more do y'all want from me, bro? What? Like, day trading content creation is such a gimmicky, scammy site, bro. Cause, like, what more could I possibly do? The only people that get attention are the niggas that make $50 gajillion off of selling courses. Like, alright, bro. Whatever. This is literally on the money. Like, damn near on the... Look at that black line that's right here, right where the cursor line is. How much more accurate, bro? And then price comes up right after. Bro, the line touches every candle body on the shits, bro. I predicted from, bro. Bro. You're gonna piss me off. I don't know what more y'all want from me. I believe price is gonna go ahead. Hold on, let me look at the 15 and 5s. Alright, we're cool here, we go here. I think price is gonna break above this and we're gonna take off that line. It might cut up a little earlier, honestly. So it might just be one hourly candle that comes all the way up here. So I don't think we're gonna fully have to go all the way out here to 5 p.m. So I think by here we'll hit. I said what, I'll get out at 3 p.m. today. We got about 45 minutes, 40 minutes on the dot. 40 minutes on the dot, take a shot. Skibbity pop pop. Skibbity pop pop. We broke 5 here. I'm wondering if they're trying to make another 5 minute. Because if we break another 5 minute right here, like let's say this candle closes out, we break another 5 minute, bro, we're Gucci. We're Gucci, I'm sending it. But I'm going to wait. And we're going to get accurate pricing on how much money I would get from off of this trade. Unfortunately, all of these is 1, so I can't see the exact price. I mean, technically, is this moving? The price number is moving here. And how do I yeah, I'd have to set up a broker. How do I add hypothetical positions? I want to know how to do that. How does TJR do that shit? Because I know he does. So we don't need that Fibonacci retracement anymore. We can actually measure out exactly how much we would make from each trade specifically now. So we can get an estimation off of that. That's great. We need that. We need that, my man. We don't need that, my man. You want to know why? Because we the greatest in the league. Boom! Never mind, we need that, my boy. So we're going to break 5, 15, and hourly off of this one move. Yes, king. Let's see if we hit that, bro. Please. Let's get it over with. Genuinely. Now, once we enter the trade, what I will do is go take a shower and come back. Because, bruh, I know we're at 100 gigabytes worth of storage being taken up in my camera right now. And I think I only have about 200 gigabytes, 252. You want to know what I was just thinking? It's not even recording off my camera. It's recording webcam off my camera, but all of this is being saved in my laptop. So that storage is just going to be eaten up. It you what it is. Alright, bro. Let's see something, bro. I gotta see something. Shake some. No, like it right now. Okay, this order block, or this fair value gap right here basically closed itself, so that's not even a concern. Price might tap a little bit into that section, but There's nothing I'm worried about. Price might come down to like right where my cursor is, like right here. But I think we're gonna close out in this candle or the next one for sure. Come here.
What's your hidden talent?
Mongolian throat singing.
Your mom's a bitch. I stood outside with my peener out, like usual. That's when I hear the bells approaching of the peener sniffer guy.
You wanna park a little closer, dickweed? You ain't open my fucking door. No, it was a joke, idiot. You wanna park a little closer, dickweed? You ain't open my fucking door. No, it was a
Is this nigga listening to Dax? Holy choppy moly, brother. Just end my suffering, bro. I keep saying this. Are we genuinely just gonna chop up and make stir fry all day, bro? Let me go ahead and change this to a 1 pixel and change the opacity if possible to something like these. So I gotta see through that. But holy moly, bro. We're just chopping indefinitely. Just pass one of these lines and get it over with. I really just want to see us cake over this. It's looking like this is... Yeah, we're just in chop season right now, bro. This might not even be a good trade to take. But if we break past these 3, that's still... It's still a good injury, bro. But if it don't move until, what, 3 o'clock? We got 30 minutes. If in 30 minutes nothing happens, I'm gone. I'm not about to sit here all day, bro. Because we literally keep doing the same shit. But if anything, it does look like... Yeah, we're literally just chopping. Equal low, equal low, equal high, equal high, equal low, lower high, equal low, or higher low, equal high, but higher high, higher low, lower high, lower high, lower low. Bro, holy chop central. This shit is agitating. Black, white. So we got a low here, high here, low here. If this position fully closes, bro, I think we're going up, bro. It's not even a question. I know we're going up on price. Because, bro, the hourly trend is solid. This is an increase all the way. No bullshit. This is the only bullshit that I see. High, low, high, low. These are close as hell, but whatever. High, low, high, low. If we get a high right here, we're straight. Which it already looks like we're building up for right now. But this is tight, bro. I don't think I'm going to take this trade today. Because I'm looking at this right here. And let's say this does close white. This is the new low. I mean, but this is our past low, though. So this is low. This is our high. This is our low. Yeah, price has to push up above this. Or we're just going to break the trend. And for us to break this trend right here, we'd have to completely pass up on this. And the reason that price came to that section that I was thinking about earlier, that blue fair value gap that I had here, I marked out the 15, but if you come to the 1 hour, it would have been like, what, right here? That's still some good pricing. We knew price was going to come here and break this in. That's perfectly on the line, too. We're taking off, bro. Stop playing with me. We know we're taking off. Come on, bro. And price has to fill back in this. I didn't even peep this from earlier. Are we fucking serious? Price has to fill this in. That's vile. Holy hell. What was happening? When was this? What was happening last week, bro? What was this? That is insane. Is that the whole day? No, that's the ending. No, that's foul. But this candle right here is like insane. The price has to come back through this. So if we squeeze this like these two take profits should be easy target. Easy target. I could probably move this TP from up here down to here. And let's see, we got another TP right here. I might just make layers and layers on TPs. I feel like to hit all of these though, we're gonna be waiting late. It's gonna be late as hell before we hit any of those. Alright, bro. Alright, let's see what we got. It just chops and chops and chops and chops and chops and chops. Oh, God.
Starving. You want to go to Raising Cane's? Yeah, bro.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Tack Tuesday.
I did not know FedEx delivered horses, bro.
I don't understand why you're not holding my hand. Thank you. I don't understand why you're not holding my hand. Thank you.
Aw, dude, these freaking Toyota owners, they think their truck is so cool because you can go over some curves. Dude, that's not even impressive, bro. Oh, what the? Aw, dude, these freaking Toyota owners, they think their truck is so cool because you can go over some curves.
Yeah. Where do I put it? On the ground. Who needs a man?
Yo, is she Oh my god. And the first thing she said is, "Who needs a man?" Is she putting windshield wiping fluid in her oil, bro? Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Bro, what does that even do to your engine besides exploding it? You going you're driving a walking nuke at that point. You gonna have rods bouncing in your engine like prime NBA 2K. It's gonna come out chalky as hell. Oh, it's just straight Powerade. Okay, cool.
There's no oil. Now oil's come. You see? I don't know. Yes, sir. I'm recording.
And I guarantee you, she went to the mechanic and was like, "Oh, my car's making this weird sound whenever I'm driving. I don't know what it is." "Ma'am, when was your last oil change?" "Oh, I changed in the parking lot like a week ago." "Oh, really? Huh. That's interesting. Why do I have this line right here?" It's probably from one of our last things. Bruh. I think this is a prime example of the market teasing me, bro. Squeezing my nipples. We literally just have to push past this. It's not that hard, gang. Come on, gang. Like, why are we getting this? Why is the market so against pushing up right now? We're just literally just at a crossroads. But once one of these lines gets broken past, I know for a fact it's just gonna take off. Because buyers and sellers must be fighting crazy right now. But once we break above this, we're solid, bro. I'm not even convinced. We might shoot past this John's quick as hell.
And I do have a witness in here.
Don't fucking talk to me when I'm playing it, bro. Yeah. Don't disturb me, bro. Put me off my game. No, bro, I don't care, bro. Pissing me off. Rather be pissed off than pissed on, sir. I'm gonna walk out in a minute, okay? Don't fucking talk to me when I'm playing it, bro. Yeah. Don't disturb me, bro. Put me.
Oh, nice job. I was thrifting at Goodwill today. Wait, what's this? Oh, no way. My package of clothes from the app Whatnot just arrived. How convenient.
Bro, what the fuck?
Would you rather date a Keshi listening, matcha drinking, lower body workout only ABG, who already has her calendar all booked up with EDC and Ultra, jealous obsessive who knows all of your digital patterns, Asian fab bro who after the first date downloaded Kicker to set up a 5-year relationship roadmap and wants you to meet all of her family members? Would you rather date a Keshi listening, matcha drinking, lower body workout?
I don't know, bro. That's a good question. Lower body only Asian girls are kind of tough though. But she's one of those like rave ABGs. I don't know, fool. Like what, fool? I don't. I feel like, bro, ABGs or just Asian girls in general that go to raves often. From what I've heard, they sound like torture, bro. Like that's the equivalent of like what do black girls do? That's like, that shit just, you just be frying you, bro. I can't even think. Like, there's nothing on that level. From what I've heard from all the Asian dudes I know that have dated ABGs, that have been in relationships with them, and all sorts, or been friends with them, been brothers, sisters with them, like, from all what I've heard, bro, it's bad. And then you gotta think of how much that cost. Easy, bro, what?
Who already has her calendar all booked up with EDC and Ultra. Jealous obsessive who knows all of your digital patterns. Asian fob bro who after the first date downloaded Kicker to set up a 5-year relationship roadmap and wants you to meet all of her family members. Would you rather date a
I'd take that. I'd take it.
You know, like, I mean, off rip, getting a match, then
Please go in the water. Stupid ass boy.
He can get it home, but he gonna be
Damn. Bro, I had a homie that did that, bro. We were allegedly street racing in GTA after school. And he was in his custom made car that he had. It was a Genesis. And this dumbass went up, like I said, this was all in GTA and we were using customized cars. So I had my Lexus at the time. And we had a trail of us, right? So there was like 6 or 7 of us that were turning corners. We all had drift cars in GTA. It was alleged and it was customizable cars. So we all had drift cars. So I had a welded diff. The dude in front of me had a welded diff. He had a 350Z in GTA. He hits the drift smooth as hell. He hits a urge and goes. I hit the drift. Urge. Take it off. Smooth as hell. Now the dude behind me was in the Genesis. He was recording us take off. I wish I still had the video. I don't. I think he deleted all of it so that he wouldn't get in trouble in GTA because, you know, he wasn't supposed to have the game. So he busts the corner. He has his girlfriend and his girlfriend's sister in the car, by the way. Why are you doing this? I don't know. But peer pressure is a real thing, I guess. What are we actually doing on the market, like, right now? What is actually going on? Bro, we are genuinely edging everything. It's starting to piss me off. But we've got 15 minutes before I'm out. He drifts the corner and almost does what I do, but, like, he tail flips. Like, he tail whips. So he turns the corner too hard, too much speed. It goes, arch! And it, like, it wasn't a progressive, like, it was a, arch! And he tried to counter steer it. And when he counter steered, he whipped and he, like, was skidding and he tried to counter steer again. But it was too close to the, like, the middle section or the pavilion or whatever. Or not the pavilion, but the median. So he hits the median, takes off in the air for a bit. This motherfucker got airtime. It was insane. Takes airtime, smashes down, pops his back right tire. Because me and the 350Z dude in GTA were looking back at him, trying to see, like, in the mirror. So we're all on phone call. And I'm like, yo, bro just went over the median, bro. He's on incoming traffic, by the way, now. His rear right passenger tire, his rear passenger side tire popped and off. It's like off bed. It's not on the bead anymore. So it debeaded. His tire is just flopping around. He's riding on a rim. And he's like gassing it as hard as he can. And his car is driving sideways. Like, so cars drive like this or they drive straight. His car was driving like this, but it was driving straight. So it was like angled like this. Bro, he's gassing it as hard as he can. There's cars coming. Because I'm telling him, like, yo, bro, go back over the pavilion. Or the median. He's like, nah, bro. He said, bro, I'm going to just gas it and try to make it the light before they start coming. I said, bro, there's already cars coming your way. He said, bro, for real, bro? Oh, shit. So the cars on the other side of the lane that he's on, that are oncoming traffic, move out of the way. and they let him pass. He gets to the light, or he gets to like the cross section, and he comes over on the side that we're on, and we had to park in like some random ass parking lot or something like that. And I had a pump and a jack and all that stuff with me. So we pull over, me, the 350Z, and the Genesis, the guy that messed up his car in GTA. And obviously we weren't close enough to the mechanic, so it was like, we gotta fix this now. And if he went home with it, he would get in trouble. So we ended up jacking up his car. I had a quick action jack, jacked it up, tried to get the beads back on the tire. So we had to like pry with a crowbar to get the tire back on, and we had to pump it up with air. I don't know how safe that is, but it's definitely not safe enough. But I think it did like rebeat itself, if I'm not mistaken. But bro, that shit was crazy, bro. There's so many more like stuff like that was happening in my GTA server, but like, dude, it was so bad. San Marcos Supermarket? Where the hell is this? Huh? Why I ain't been at no damn San Marcos Supermarket, nigga? For 657. Oh no, I'm tweaking. Okay, cool. Bro, that dude got fucking smacked. Alright, we got about 10 minutes left after this. Like, gang, what are we actually doing right now? There's no way this prediction was this damn accurate. That's actually insane. Maybe we do take off right here. Because genuinely we haven't seen any real movement yet. This is, bruh. And this is one of them type of days that is like, it's just straight chop. You say you're going to leave at a certain time, then market finds out what time you said you're going to leave, and they'll go ahead and give you the entry that you're looking for right as you're about to leave, so you're stuck for another 4 hours watching the market chop. But I mean, my TPs aren't that far away, so this wouldn't be that bad. But if it leads up to like this, we're going to be waiting until 6 p.m. And I'm probably just going to end the video the second we hit the Johns. Holy. But it's looking like we're about to have to move this right here. I'm saying it's looking like we already should have moved it right here. So we're literally just chopping up in between two breaks, bro. Oh my gosh. One of these got to get a breakout. But the thing is, I don't think it's going to take all the way off. Honestly, bro, I don't want to take this trade. How do I know how much I would make off of this, though? Does it tell me? Not really. I'm not seeing what numbers are moving either. It's probably because I don't have any actual risk to reward on this. I mean, not risk to reward, but any profit on this. Honestly, that's a 1 to 3? Yeah. Pretty much 1 to 3 off of these. Bro, that's just such a choppy trade. Oh my god. If we do break this, I'm going to just let it ride. I'm not going to sit here and watch it, bro. That would be depressing. It'd take another 5 years. Honestly, I don't want to force a trade here. So like I said, at 3, we're getting out. I'm done. It's Amex, not Amex. Amex, nigga. He has stage 4 cancer, and he's telling me like he has stage 4 cancer, and he's telling me like he has stage 4. He has stage. Charlie Kirky. Oh, brother. I'm gonna mute Mike and be right back. Alright, so we got about 3 minutes left on this Jones. And like I predicted before, it looks like Price is about to come back here and do some absolute diabolical stupidness. So literally no real movement at all, bro. This is agonizing. But I got hella letters in the mail. So I low-key need to go check some of these out. I might have to take the V. Go ahead and get some of those checked out for real. I'm gonna mute it again. I'll be back once it hits 3. Alright, so I think it's safe to call it for today. We can see price isn't coming back. Eventually, do I believe price is going to come up here? Yes. I'm going to leave this drawing right here for it too, because I think we're going to follow this exact trend. Maybe instead of this sharp dip, it's just going to be gradual, but I think we're going to follow it anyways. I'm not going to waste any more time on this. I have a appointment that I have to go check out at my bank, so I got to go check that. Anyhow, thank you for watching. I'm going to go ahead and end it now. I'll see y'all tomorrow. So, peace.